Hello everyone, it is Olivia Grace. I am back with another video for you guys. I am a manifestation coach. I help people get through their blocks and limitations and bring their desires into their life in the easiest and most effortless way. All right, so today that's kind of what my video is about. I had kind of a realization as I'm realizing more and more that manifestation is truly effortless. It is truly easy, and it's us, operating out of a human mind that makes it hard. I realized that my best manifestation was actually the one that I put no effort behind at all. And this was actually my boyfriend. And yes, from a sappy point, yes, I love him and he's great and he's everything. But the reason why he's the best manifestation is because I got so many specific things in this person, and again, did it in a very effortless way. Now, manifesting a partner is something that a lot of people struggle with because there's so much basically contradictory information, contradictory thoughts and feelings. We carry on hurts that we've had in the past into our now, and we decide that, okay, because everybody else that I've dated is trash, everybody in the world is trash, so I can't, find anyone that's for me. And so that actually has a lot of, resistance behind it, and a lot of people struggle with this. So, and I was not different in this. This is another thing. It wasn't like I just knew, that I was going to manifest like the love of my life. I mean, I knew it was possible, but I wasn't even trying to do that, which is one of the reasons why it came so quickly. So that's my first tip and part of the story, is that I did not want a relationship at that point. I had just gotten out of a previous relationship, and I was still healing, and I was still just getting myself back together. So I was not actively searching for a relationship. Um, I knew my boyfriend already, and I was interested in him. I was drawn to him, but I wasn't looking at him like, okay, you're about to be my boyfriend. That wasn't my goal. I didn't really have a goal when it came to getting a relationship or being with somebody. But I was just open. And when you are wanting something, in the same instance that you're wanting something, you are affirming the lack of that thing. You are saying to the universe through your energy, I don't have this thing. Can I get it? I don't have this thing. Where is it? I don't have this thing. Can you bring it to me? And that is not how manifestation works. You have to embody the energy of having already, and then your reality reflects that back to you. Your reality is always reflecting back to you what you already have going on. And so for me, I was already feeling whole and complete. I was already feeling like I'm good. I'm happy. I love myself, which is the next thing. Self-love. This is probably the biggest thing that actually brings manifestations to you, especially when it comes to looking for love and looking for a relationship, is loving yourself, because you're already feeling the feelings of being appreciated, of being loved, of being cared for, of being meaning a lot to someone, even if that person is you. And this is, I went after, leaving the previous relationship, I was really focused on rebuilding my own confidence and really feeling who I really was and loving myself. I had already loved myself, but I was really upping the ante of loving myself. I even put myself in a relationship, which is something that I teach my clients that are trying to manifest love, is to put yourself in a relationship with yourself. What would you do if you were in a relationship with yourself? And again, you can use these for any manifestation. What would you do, or what would you be doing if you had what you wanted already? How would you be acting? What state would you be embodying? And that's the state that you need to embody right now. And that's what's going to allow your manifestation to you. For me, I was already loving myself. I was already feeling good. I was already feeling confident. I was already feeling beautiful. I was already feeling complete, worthy, deserving, all those things. So because of that, my reality reflected that back to me in bringing me a man, a partner that reflected all those qualities back to me as well. And the next thing is that I accepted it either way. there were many points in our, I guess, courtship, if you can call it that, that it seemed like it wasn't going to work. Like we weren't going to work out. And I wasn't devastated. I wasn't like, oh gosh, like this is the only man in the universe that's for me. And I'm just depressed and all these things. Like I accepted that, oh, maybe this is just not going to work. And that's okay. I'm still okay. And the reason I was able to feel like that is because I already had my own foundation of love. I wasn't looking for love in him. I wasn't looking for confidence and deserving and worthiness in him. I already had those things inside of myself. So I didn't need those things to come from him. So if he was here, he wasn't here, I wasn't like, oh, well, I need him to be here in order for me to feel and know myself to be worthy and deserving. I was okay either way. And this is how you have to be with your manifestations. This is where basically releasing resistance comes in, where allowing comes in, that I'm okay if it doesn't happen. I'm okay if it does happen. I'd be really happy if it happens. If it doesn't happen though, I'll be okay anyways. And all those things give you the prime energy to be able to allow your manifestation in. And again, all of this is coming from, this was just kind of an epiphany, because when it comes to manifestation and you look up how to manifest, there are literally hundreds, if not thousands, of different techniques that you can do to manifest something. But when it comes to me manifesting my partner, I didn't do anything. I didn't write a list, which is something that I'm a fan of doing when I'm trying to manifest something. I didn't write a list. I didn't affirm that love is coming to me now or anything like that. I didn't, do a spell or a super prayer under the full moon or even ask. I didn't even ask. What it was being in the previous relationship that I was in, I kept having desires coming from the contrast that I was facing. And this is creation, you guys. When you're facing a contrast, like say you're facing not having money, you birth a desire for more money. And that's that causes you to expand. Now you have to become another better, bigger version of yourself that is abundant, that does have money. And it all started from that feeling of lack. So with me being unhappy in my other relationship, it was a relationship where we never went on dates. So in my mind, my desire was born of, okay, I want to be taken out on dates. I want to go out. I was with somebody that did not listen to me, that literally would like just not respond when I would talk to him. From that, a desire was born within me. I want somebody that I can talk to. And now my boyfriend, we talk for hours and hours and hours and hours, like still to this day, and get lost in the time. I wanted somebody that I was really attracted to. I wasn't that attracted to my ex. And that birthed the desire for me meeting somebody that I was really attracted to. I was really, still am really attracted to my boyfriend. I wanted somebody that was just kind of a good balance, because I kind of, even if you look back through your relationships, you'll see how your contrast led to your new person, and then contrast from them led to your new person. When I first dated, the first person I dated, he was very apathetic. He wasn't very emotional at all and didn't really have an emotional connection or romance or anything like that. And then the next guy that I dated after him was a very emotional guy, like emotional to a fault. Where he would be crying over nothing that we would be talking about, and it was too much for me. And then so from him, I said, okay, I want somebody less emotional. And then I manifested my ex-boyfriend, who was completely not emotional at all, and very hard and very just not really nice. Well, he was nice to me, but not nice in general. And then from there, I said, okay, I don't want somebody super emotional, but I don't want somebody not emotional at all, and to where I manifested my current boyfriend, to where he's very actually not emotional. He's logical, but when it comes to me, he is romantic, he's caring, he's loving, he shows that emotion to me. And I say these things to say, even like specific things, I used to see pictures of women that their boyfriends had taken of them. And I'd be like, wow, you can just tell the way that he took the picture that he loves her, that he just thinks she's beautiful. I wish I could have a boyfriend that was like a photographer or would take pictures of me. As you guys can see, most of my photo shoots that I take, my boyfriend takes my pictures. He's not a photographer, but he does have like skills of photography. Even to the point where I would always see like old people dancing. I wanted a guy that would dance with me. I wanted like my ex, he was not going to dance with me. I don't think any of my exes would dance with me. But I wanted somebody that I could see myself slow dancing and just enjoying and, you know, little romantic things. Like the first time me and my current boyfriend started hanging out, he danced with me. And it's just I'm giving you guys these specific things because the overall thing that I'm telling you is that the universe already knows what you want. You've already set your desires out, but you have to be able to embody a state that says that you already have it, not that you're looking for it. If you're in a state of wanting, in a state of wishing, desiring, you can't get your manifestation from there. Because you can only bring back to you a state of desire. You can only bring back to you a state that you are already reflecting. And I bring this up to say that you can get specifically what you want without being specific. I did not, again, make a list. I didn't write these things down. I didn't do anything. I didn't do a manifestation technique. I didn't write his name 55 times, 5 times a day or whatever. Like, I didn't do anything. All I did was just have a desire and allowed it into my life. And this is how effortless manifestation is. And I think that it's funny that he is my best manifestation, the one that brings me the most joy, the most happiness, and has, as far as looking at it like as a list, hits so many things on a list and even more than what I wanted, more than what I would have asked for myself. Because when the universe delivers in the universal way, it over delivers. When we try to force things or try to get things the way that we think they should be, we can only get so much. But this video is basically to let you know that if you can practice self-love, practice being whole and complete, if you can accept having your manifestation or not having your manifestation, which is not, you're not saying that you're not going to get it, because this actually brings you closer to getting your manifestation. It seems like, oh, well, then I'm saying I'm not going to get it. I'm affirming I'm not going to get it. No, you're releasing the resistance. You're releasing the need for it. You're releasing that tightness, that tension that you have around it. A lot of us have our manifestation by the neck, like, oh, come here. I need you, you know, and that it doesn't work like that. But when you can basically embody the state of having, your manifestation will come regardless to whether you script, journal, visualize, affirm, any of these things, because none of those things are necessary. All right. The only things that are necessary to manifest your desire are what you think is necessary to manifest your desire, because this is your world, down to everything, even down to the rules that you place on how to manifest or how not to manifest. All these things bring your desire in. All right. So you guys have an amazing rest of your day. If you're interested in one-on-one coaching and you need help bringing a specific desire into your life, please feel free to shoot me a DM and we can expand on that further. Other than that, I'll talk to you guys in the next video.